Henderson city leaders are expected to discuss plans for a renovation and expansion project at the Animal Care and Control facility, which was built in 1993. The Redevelopment Agency Advisory Commission is asking for about $3 million for more kennels, a quarantine space, and to expand the medical area. The expansion would help keep up with the number of animals coming into the shelter and the growing city. City leaders will discuss the proposal this evening at 4 p.m. Stay with Fox 5 for updates.